Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the Awesome Walter YouTube channel. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when new videos are going up. This wasn't easy. We're talking about a decade's worth of movies. I know this list will change and evolve as time goes on and these films age, but this is how I feel right now as of the upload date of this video. I'm sure I'll forget a few, and keep in mind I can only comment on the films I've seen. So, let's get down to it. One of my very favorite Pixar movies. Coco and Toy Story 3 were close to this spot, but I ultimately went with the arguably more original Inside Out. I love the concept, the characters, and the imagination of this movie. Standard quality for Pixar, but this one connected with me in a special way. I absolutely love it. Coming out of this movie for the first time, I was left with such a memorable, positive feeling. The original Guardians of the Galaxy had so much heart mixed in with its comedy, adventure, great music, and strong characters that it was impossible for me to not love it. It's probably still my favorite MCU film and one I could rewatch at any time. Of course, this movie is on here, who are we kidding? Creed resurrected the Rocky franchise with a new lead for a new generation, and did so almost flawlessly. Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, and Sylvester Stallone deserve a ton of credit for making this film a worthy successor to the 6 installments that came before it, while also building something new. I'm still disappointed Coogler couldn't come back for the sequel, but Creed 2 still turned out to be pretty great. However, the original has all the heart and emotion of the Rocky movies with a different dynamic and motivations for us to experience with Adonis, Rocky, and the gang. Creed wins! Logan is such a good movie. With all the history behind Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Patrick Stewart's Professor X, it makes it that much better. Broken down and on his last legs, Logan finds new life in the young Laura, played phenomenally by Daphne Keane. This whole film is just bursting with brutal action, emotional character moments, and genuine heart. Seeing it in black and white also adds to its rewatchability. I'm a big fan of time travel when it's used the right way in scripts, and Looper just did it for me. The style, the characters, concept, and setting were all home runs. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis are perfect as the same character at different ages. I also have a lot of respect for how they made up JGL to look just enough like Willis to where it was believable. It also features great performances from Emily Blunt, Paul Dano, and a young Pierce Gagnon. When anyone would bring up the best movies of the past decade, this always jumped to mind for me. Talking about it now is just making me want to watch it again. This was probably my favorite movie from 2018. It presented Spider-Man in a way we never saw before, while also remaining loyal to what made him great in the first place. The stunning visuals and musical score made for an unforgettable comic book movie, and one unlike any that came before. Going forward, one thing is for sure, we need more of this Spider-Man. The multiverse is waiting. Uncut Gems is one of the most unique movies I've ever seen. It's constantly moving, unapologetic about its pace, and dedicated to its characters. Adam Sandler centers this tight ship of a film that has an exceptional script, gritty visuals, and unforgettable characters. I've said it once, I'll say it again, 1917 is among the greatest theatrical experiences I've had. The gorgeous, challenging cinematography, simple and relatable story, in addition to characters that you can root for, make this more than just a good war movie. It's one of the absolute best movies, period, of the last decade. I've admitted before that I'm not a giant fan of the original Blade Runner movie. I respect it, I really like aspects of it, but as a whole, it just never connected with me. Blade Runner 2049, however, I can unabashedly gush over for hours and hours. This movie is a masterpiece and a quintessential modern sci-fi film. The visuals are like nothing else, with a story and characters that kept me invested from the first frame. Nothing will equal seeing it on the big screen, but I'm sure it more than holds up on home viewing. Hold on to your hats, here are a ton of honorable mentions. After you're done here, be sure to take a look at my original comedy series, The Infinity Trinity. All 5 episodes are now available right here on the Awesome Walter YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment about what you thought of the show. Now, on with the video. This was a game changer for me. Inception pushed filmmaking beyond the limits I had previously imagined. At just 21 years old upon my first viewing, it captured my imagination like few films or series have since exiting high school. Everything about it screams modern classic, with the cast and crew working together to create something that has yet to be equaled in the past decade. The concept isn't completely original, but the execution is beyond compare. Inception is without a doubt my favorite movie of the 2010s. Thank you guys for watching. What are some of your favorite movies of the last decade? Be sure to comment and let me know. Also, check out a few of my other countdown lists while you're here. See you next time!